Hi again, everyone. I'm back. Kurito Solo 21 and back in the Neptunia Virtual Star. Um, I have a bit of. I'm doing a bit of a tip here, guys. I guess is the emotional sphere as you see up top. As you can see, it's flashing right now saying live start. So I'm on. A lot of people wonder, like, how can you get it early in the game? Well, okay. First of all, I'm a bit later in the game, so big there. Whoops, I'm a bit later. But the thing I did pretty much early in the game was to get that was, well, I guess, first of all, there was an item pack in the PlayStation 4 thing that was free that gave you supposedly spheres, but even still, that you don't really need that. It's more of the items that may help you, etc., etc., etc. And there you go. I have said it first of all. But I only got that free one because it was the items that I wanted. I wasn't really caring too much about the emotional spheres. Emotional spheres. So you're wondering, how can you get this? Oh my God, where am I? But you're wondering, how can you get a lot in a short amount of time? And here you go. These guys here, these moneymaker machines. Usually you can find them in the first level, and they'll usually be the small ones. When you go to the second level that I'm in right now, the cook ones, you'll find the medium-sized ones. So this is like after you complete the cook level, so after you beat the burger lord, whatever, or cook, whatever, you'll face off against these. And how I pretty much made sure I was getting a lot of emotional things is my V cubes. I would look for a character that has the emotional sphere drops. So you want someone who would do that, and who usually does that is Asana Ryu. I probably pronounced that name so wrong, but she drops emotional spheres. So you're like, okay, I should use a character and use her. You can use that. That's fine. As you can see, I have few characters who has it, so it may help. As you can see, my character's also a bit high level, so so yeah. So after you complete this level and etc., you beat the boss, you come back into the main cloud. You'll come here, and if you get this teleported up, so you go, hey, I'm gonna go to say here, because there are other levels that have tougher and yes. So you want to go to skip past all these enemies because you can take them on if you wish, but we're gonna use Blanky here. Well, actually, I'll use Noir because she has the double. So we're gonna go into the special area, but usually the special area will say maintenance and all that, so you can't get in. But once you complete the level, you can come into here. So say, let's go in here. I'm just doing this little tip maybe to help on if you want to try to get those facilities upgraded fast, or if you really want a lot at the beginning of the game, emotional spheres. So say, so pretty much you do want to get that heart flashing always, so live stage. So you get the live start. So da da da. Neptune. Ow. Not good right there. So yeah. So pretty much you'll think, where can I find these so-called enemies? There's two spots in this level that you can find the moneymaker machines. So da, 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 we're gonna use what is it? Noir. But as you can see, we have them here. So they're this level. So I'm just gonna use Noir right here for a second. So I might do is well, actually I can not too worried about it, but yeah, I'm gonna unequip. Let's give it to Noir right now. And yes, these are things I found later in the game in these special areas. So let's switch to those two to possibly help. So severe drops will drop a bit more. So that should help. So we're going to jump into here and we're going to hit our pad here and we're going to face off against them. There is no sound because of that. So yeah, you now will slowly defeat the enemies. You might not do as much damage as I, but as you can see, each time I hit them, a big chunk comes out. So it could get lots or not, depending on how it is. So yeah, you can probably get a lot, and if you keep doing this level over and over, so you can either leave or come back, or go around the whole map and defeat all the enemies. So you get a good amount. As of right now, I'm not getting as much as I would at times, so because of because of how my level and attack. But I was getting a decent chunk, so I don't know if it will fully help you. But yeah. So we'll go to the next area. The next spot they spawn. So you see this teleporter. You go in the teleporter. You'll have more of them spawn up. Sometimes there'll be 4, sometimes 5, maybe 6. So yeah, you do the same thing again if you have it available. If not, then just try to get that live stream thing back up. And yeah, you just defeat these enemies over and over, and you can possibly gain a lot of spheres. I wouldn't get as much as I did, but yeah. But see, you can slowly, as you can see, my numbers are going higher and higher. And at some point in the game, you might actually also receive, say, item. I don't know if it will happen, but you'll get an item called Revive, where you'll revive the enemies of each floor. You can do that, or you can say, okay, I've completed defeating those 2, or defeating all the enemies, etc., etc., or just those 2 groups. So we'll just leave like so. Okay, I ran right into the screen there, so oops, my bad. And yes, the little screens now have VR YouTubers who talk because they wanted to add that feature in. So as you can see, I just left, so we'll head back in, and the enemy should spawn. But you can just run around the area multiple times waiting for the enemy to spawn, etc., etc. But as you can see, I spawned back in, and everything will lock up again, or so. Not the greatest shooter, so cough cough to me. But yeah, if you're weaker and you're low level and stuff, you won't do as much damage as I did to those things, so etc., etc. But yeah, if you give your character emotional sphere, they'll collect a lot from enemies at times too. But as you can see, they spawn back. So as you can see, we only got 4 this time, not like 5 or 6. So that's fine. So you can either use the goddesses or you can use the VTubers. I could say you could use the VTubers because there's not as many people as hitting. So if, say, those spheres that I put on Nua, we take those off and we switch to VTubers. Yes, these are the 2 I'm using. So we'll take 2 off. Add. Yes. There and boof. So they're a bit of a weaker attackers, so they don't do it. Oops. But as you can see, look at my spheres. My sphere number has gone up a lot. So yes, it could help. It could not help. It all depends. If you want to, slowly gain spheres, all that stuff, early game. But as you can see, we'll switch to the 2. And look at that. We surprisingly got 6 this time. Oh god, I didn't even fill my bar up. Wow, that looks embarrassing to me there. Have this whole thing built up and yeah, don't even have it fully done. Well, let's get that bar right back up. So we can defeat some of these enemies that are just along the path. How? Shh. It's all part of the plan, guys. I might have not thought of this plan ahead of time. Cough, cough. But yeah, you can defeat the enemies along the path to get your bar back up to go to a live stage, like so. I have it now. But you can defeat also the enemies just to pick up the extra spears. But as Noir, she's not picking as much, so we'll switch now. So yeah, now back to 6 again. Or is that 7 that time? No, we got 6, so let's get into it. Yes, those are the costumes I picked for the characters. Cough, cough. So yeah, now you can use these 2, and maybe they won't do as much damage, but actually, they're not going to get as much as spheres. I guess the goddesses were doing more. Getting more. Oops. But yeah, usually those emotional sphere things can help, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, they should help try to bring more in. But you usually look for these kind of enemies to help with the spheres and such. And do use your live stream a lot because it will help to build up your emotional spheres. So anytime you have it ready, look for a big group of enemies and then just attack them with the emotional sphere. Because then you'll be in more of a fight and you'll last longer in here and you'll pick up more. Oh wow, I'm still going. Boof. So yeah, after those 2 runs, we picked up a lot. Oof, a lot of spheres. I can't even remember where we started at, but yes. As you can see, we picked up a lot there. But yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. Me, I usually will use the goddesses to help me there. And also, I find I've been using the wrong character. Cough, cough, cough. As you can see. But yeah, I would usually use the goddesses to help me out with that a lot. To, you know, level up. And gain a lot of this stuff. I can do it one more time. But if you later on get further in the game, you'll unlock more of those mystery areas. Or locked areas. And let's just say further in the game that I'm in, or, well, I am leaving this all in because, hey, I am the guy that last time did it, I left it all in. No guides. So next area that we will go to, if you say you complete this level and, you know, you still want to collect more faster, there is another area, and that is, will be, it's not Nova. Oh, Nova is the 3rd area. So after you beat the 3rd area, you can get the same thing. But it would be the 4th area. After you complete like the 4th area, 4th chapter, or 5th chapter, I can't remember what chapter it is. But if you complete the 4th area, hopefully I said that right, you can get, and pretty much the 4th area is like so-called, a bit of it like a Easter egg, I guess, to Twitter, I guess you want to say. So yeah, when you start, boop boop boop, you want to find your maintenance area, and where our maintenance area is. Actually, where is our maintenance area? It is all the way down there. As you can see, that says next there. That is the area that will be locked, and that's the area you want to get to. So, fastest way to there is, well, actually the opposite way I went. And you can use the goddesses to move quicker, so they can move quicker to you, etc., etc., etc. That'll help a lot. Move you get quicker. But yeah, anytime you have a lot of enemies, use your live sphere, and then you can slowly collect it. You just don't even have to do the enemies that will possibly drop a lot. You can do it with any area that has a lot of enemies at times. Or even 2, you can get a bunch spawning in 2 little areas like this, and then boom. And as you can see, we'll see how much I drop off. So we had 20,000, and look at how much we're dropping now. Quite a bit. Do whatever you want. Either use the blast or the slash attack, whatever. And yeah, you can just keep going to the areas. And wow, look at that. I'm getting the combo thing. And sometimes this will happen in the game where you'll just continue getting the slot things. And chances are you'll possibly get it. Where you can just continue getting items. But as you can see, I did get a lot. So about almost 40,000 plus. Around 40,000. Hopefully I'm still going the right way, yes. So yeah, we go down here. I should have defeated those enemies. And it would technically be locked, I think, right here to that other side of the wall. And I had an enemy hit me. You want to fight? So let's bring our live stream up. Get that up. So yeah. So where you get to face off against bigger ones is this area here. And this whole area is a puzzle area, I will say. Hey, it's Miko. Don't know too much of YouTubers, so yeah. So this whole area is a puzzle area. I will say this right now. Where I will say these bigger where are they? Bigger moneymaker things, the king and the all-in that I found in this area here. I think it was possibly over here. Don't get me wrong, because I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong where then the thing is. Yes, it's not here. Oh no, here it is. So we get some ones. These are the either all in or you get the kings. So let's see how much we get. So we start with 26. Let's see how much we get afterwards. But yeah, if you get your characters to all have the emotional sphere pickup or drop, then you'll be getting a lot. As you can see, we're picking up a lot in this area, in the 4th area. I don't know what chapter it is. Don't ask me what chapter, because I can't remember the chapters. But yeah. But yeah, look at all this stuff that we're picking up. We are picking up a lot, as you can see. Might help, like, as you can see. And we're just slowly attacking, boom, boom, boom. And yeah. But usually, I would recommend, anytime your bar is filled, do a live, how you call it, live thing? A live attack, live stream, live start. There we go, live start. Anytime you got a live start, try to use it in areas that have a lot of enemies. And have your characters have, say, cubes with the emote drops. Emote sphere drops. Because then you'll be picking up lots and lots through the area. And then well, I got one last area to show you. Once you start picking up lots, you can start upgrading your bases. Because I will say, I may have been distracted by the story, like not playing the story a lot, and may have just been, running around doing like quests and that. So, yes, right there, I will say I was a guy who was more doing quests and slowly leveling up. But more just really doing quests. So yeah, you can do it with these characters too. Just random enemies. You'll get a lot of spheres too from them. But as you can see, this is further on in the game where I'm a bit stronger. You guys, maybe at the beginning of the game, won't be as strong. But just slowly do these things and look for, do this kind of stuff. It might help you pick up a lot of those emotional spheres to help you later on in the game. And well, yeah, then you can use those emotional spheres. And sometimes you might get around after I think chapter 4 or chapter 5, you'll start getting these random spheres yourself, like just randomly spheres popping out of the sky, because you'll start getting fans later on where they'll send you emotional spheres so they can help you later on in the game. So, I will show you later on as the chapter I'm in right now. I'm guessing either 6. No, maybe I'm still early in it. Maybe I'm still chapter 4. I don't remember. Chapter 3, chapter 4, but yeah, still early on. Yeah, you'll slowly unlock more of these bases and stuff, and then you can, well, upgrade your bases to the max. After you collect multiple spheres, if you feel like, because you feel like, hey, you want to get these facilities fully maxed out. I did the community board. I was getting that one fully done first. After level 3, you will unlock the rest of, yeah, I think it's after level 3, you will start unlocking these. You'll lock, I can't even speak now. You'll unlock all these. And also, from, say, enemies that I was talking about, guys. Well, I can't show it here, but where are they? Here we go. These guys have a chance of dropping the Pono coin. I guess that's how you say it. They have a chance of dropping them. Each enemy will have a better chance of dropping them. Where you use these coins to Either search for where the VTubers may be located, say wherever they are, or you can use the coins to collect card packs. That will give you, oh god, I can't even speak right there, but that will give you a little boost. As you can see, I have a lot, so I only got 3 new ones. Cough, cough, cough. But yes, you can get those coins from those enemies too if you just, fight those enemies over and over. And yeah. So hopefully that helps you. I know it's a bit long, a bit of a long guide, tip, whatever. But yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys out. Maybe early in the stage, later in the stage, whatever. But yeah, maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just trying to help some people out. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys. And yeah.